We spent a lot of time yesterday talking about end consumer-facing use cases. But last year at the conference, we also spent a lot of time talking about AI Copilot, and also Beth in her research yesterday showed that this really is an extensive use of AI within the enterprise, particularly within the contact center. So I'm delighted that it's not missing off the agenda. We have Victor from Bosch who will come and join us and talk about how they are working with their AI-augmented workforce. So please, Victor, come and join me.
Yeah, thank you, Alan. Hello, everybody. My name is Victor. I'm responsible for AI projects in customer service at Bosch Power Tools. And I have the privilege today to talk about Agent Copilot and how we're using it to transform our contact centers at Bosch Power Tools. For those of you who do not know what the Bosch brand is all about, what kind of products we're offering, you might know us from different business sectors. So we're having windshield wipers, also home appliances such as dishwashers. I have a toaster at home, vacuum cleaners. But the coolest stuff we're actually offering, that's power tools. That's where I work at. And yeah, I even brought a drill from home. So in case you have never seen a beautiful drill before, I'm going to show you mine from home. In case you don't have one, go get one. Can do magical stuff. And there's actually someone who can even explain it a little bit better, what we're trying to do with our power tools.
When I use my Bosch Power Tools, I feel like the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, so that was just a short part out of our Bosch commercial that we showed at this year's Super Bowl. So in case you're from the States and you've watched the Super Bowl, you might have seen this before. Don't ask me why Antonio Banderas was barking at the end. I don't know. Apparently Americans like that. I don't know. Maybe you can confirm that. But yeah, so exactly what the Macho Man was saying in the beginning. So we're trying to empower our customers. We try to make them feel more powerful. And that's also our job in customer service. So when customers have a question, we try to support them and make them feel powerful. However, over the past years and over the past months especially, we've seen that there were a lot of difficulties that we had to handle and had to solve for our customers. So changing customer needs was one point. Our customers want us to have faster replies, more personalized interactions, and in some regions even 24/7 support. So to stay competitive, we had to handle those kind of demands and make sure that we really deliver this quality of a customer service to our customers. And we thought about, over the past 24 hours and even longer, we talked a lot about new technologies, AI, automation, chatbots, GenAI, all those kind of big buzzwords. And we had to make sure that we find the right kind of technology and use that in the processes where it is applicable. And in order to do that, we basically also work together with Cognigy. So we've already implemented chatbots, for example, but we thought, hey, that's not enough actually. Because, yeah, we can deflect volumes that come in to our call centers, but there's also the volume that cannot be deflected or will not be deflected, where we just had to look at, okay, how can we improve at least on the agent side then the processes to make them work more efficiently. And, so we were kind of trying to find the right balance between how can we offer a high-quality customer service to our customers. On the other hand, we were also dealing with increasing costs. I think some of your companies probably are also struggling with that, increasing labor costs, also increasing customer inquiries, 24/7 support. All that kind of stuff doesn't come for free, but you have to cover that kind of costs. So our big question was, how do we find the balance between keeping our costs under control and also delivering high-quality customer service? And it was actually last year at the Cognigy Experience Summit where I was sitting somewhere there in the back and I watched all the presentations and I actually got inspired because I learned a lot about Agent Copilot. So I went back home and I was like, damn, I want to have that for Bosch Power Tools. And that's when we basically started the project. And I'm going to show you right now the result and basically the future of customer service at Bosch Power Tools.
In this short video, we are showcasing the powerful interface of Agent Copilot in action. You will see how we shape the future of customer service at Bosch Power Tools. Let's start. Here we see a customer email arriving in German, instantly translated into English. Even attachments are automatically translated with various file formats supported. Need to translate previous conversations? No problem. With just one click, everything is seamlessly converted into English. Agents can handle all written customer inquiries effortlessly and effectively, ensuring a smooth workflow for global communication. And that's not all. Using generative AI, a suggested response is created for our agents from using our service knowledge base. They can simply copy it and then paste it into the communication field. Employing generative AI, our knowledge search function intelligently synthesizes data from our extensive service knowledge base to answer agent questions. They can simply copy it and then paste it into the communication field. Agents can then use recommended sources from our service knowledge base with various file formats supported, empowering agents to deliver superior customer support. The system then automatically translates the reply back into the customer's original language, in this case German. Agent Copilot allows for faster and smarter responses, more effective customer interactions, while enabling 24/7 service coverage. And together, we shape the future of customer service at Bosch Power Tools.
Yeah, so this is Agent Copilot. This is Agent Copilot in action in Bosch Power Tools. It hasn't launched yet. We're launching it actually now in Q2, and we're going to scale it globally as well. And what you've seen was basically really a demonstration of how Agent Copilot can support agents on their day-to-day business. Let's have a look at all the different components you've just seen, where Agent Copilot is basically serving as an orchestration platform. So Agent Copilot is the front end that we have integrated into our CRM system, SAP, but it's also serving as the orchestration platform to basically communicate between all the different systems we're using. So Agent Copilot, or the Cognigy platform itself, is in our private cloud, in our so-called Bosch Conversational AI suite. Then we have an integration with our CRM system, as I've mentioned before, SAP, but also with Avaya and Cognigy Live Agent. This is where all the customer requests are coming through, basically. Agent Copilot basically takes this information, processes it, oops, I have to go back, and then uses the other functionalities that we have integrated to basically process all this information for our agents. So it takes the email, that's what you've seen in the video, and translates it with the help of Google Cloud Translation, which we have integrated. And here it's possible to really translate all kinds of text, so the email itself, but also attachments such as PDF documents, screenshots, even PowerPoints, although I hope our customers don't send us PowerPoint presentations. But yeah, would be possible as well. And this is of such a high value because it lets us become more flexible, because we have customer service centers which are regionally set up. Taking Latin America as an example, there we have one customer service center that is covering several countries, several languages, and with this integrated automatic live translation that we have now done for our emails, we'll be able to be much more flexible when it comes to language barriers, when it comes to really overcoming certain boundaries that we currently still have. So now it's translated, and then we have an integrated internal Bosch RAG system, the so-called DiaBrain, and this is connected to our service knowledge base, which is vectorized, and tries to find the right answer for the customer's request and proposes this smart answer to our agent. So in the best case, for the agent, the only work that the agent would need to do is really click copy, paste, and send it back to our customer. This is how Agent Copilot is in action and will basically reduce a lot of manual working load for our agents. But that's not all. You've now seen it how Agent Copilot will support our agents for written requests, so for emails. I've mentioned the integration with Live Agent as well for live chats. But we have also worked on the implementation on the call channel, which I'm going to show you right now. Just a short note before that, so there's no voice bot in the beginning. It's really, what you're going to see right now is the communication between a customer and a human agent, and the human agent will basically have Agent Copilot as an interface supporting the agent during the entire customer interaction.
Welcome to Bosch Power Tools customer service. Can you please tell me your name and your customer number?
Hi, this is Michael Smith, and my customer number is 726019.
All right, thank you, Michael. How can I help you?
Can you please tell me if you have 22 units of the following product in stock? The product number is 06019H4100.
Okay, let me check this for you, Michael. I'm sorry, but this product is currently unavailable. However, we do have an alternative tool in stock that might suit your needs. Would you be interested?
Okay, amazing. Can it be used for drilling in a wood with a diameter of 38 millimeters?
Let me check this. Yeah, it can be used for drilling in wood with a maximum diameter of even up to 68 millimeters.
That sounds great. Can you please place an order for 22 units?
Okay, sure. 1 second. I have just placed the order for you. Is there anything else I can do for you?
That's it. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Yeah, so that was Agent Copilot in action for calls as well. With that, we'll be able to really cover all kinds of inbound requests we are receiving in our call centers. And, well, the Cognigy guys here might have recognized this voice. Natalie was so kind to lend us her voice for this demo video, so thanks again, Natalie, who's up there. Yeah, and that's basically where Agent Copilot will assist us. We see huge benefits or huge potentials with Agent Copilot. The first one being it's going to be one smart, unified interface for our agents. How you have to imagine it today, and I'm pretty sure it's the same or similar in customer service centers in your companies, but agents are working with so many different systems every day. Our agents, for example, if a customer or a user has a technical question, they have to go into our product manuals, 40 pages of PDF documents, try to find the right information in order to answer the customer's question, or go to the SAP system to get order data, product data. All of that will be integrated in one interface in Agent Copilot in the future, which will just reduce the average handling time, so they will be faster, they will be more productive, but also it will reduce the training time for our agents because they don't need to be trained on every single detail, every single technical detail of our products because they have the GenAI integration that already proposes answers. Then also we'll be able to cover, as I've mentioned before, all inbound requests coming in, written requests, in the future also calls. That's something we're currently working on. And yeah, Agent Copilot will then really, on a very big extent, be able to make our agents much more productive in their day-to-day business. By that, we also want to increase customer satisfaction, because if they get an answer much quicker than today, they will hopefully also be happier and be loyal to our brand. And we will be able to also improve our service coverage. So what I mean by that is, you've seen the translation feature in the first demo video. We'll be more flexible in terms of customers can be served from any agent around the world. And by that, we'll be able to increase our service coverage, so we will be able to offer 24/7 support as an example. And all of that is just really focusing on our customer to make sure they have the best possible experience when they reach out to our customer service. However, we've also faced a couple of challenges over the past 12 months during the project, and I would like to share some key learnings with you in case you're also thinking about implementing Agent Copilot. One thing that was super important for us is that we really focus on the user. In this case, the user is our agent. The agent needs to use Agent Copilot. They need to, use it every day. So we had to make sure it's a good user interface, that really agents feel comfortable working with it, that we don't have it like overpacked with too many functions in there, which is also not good. We had to make sure that we really are in close collaboration with our agents to make sure we're covering the right kind of use cases. Then, what was also super important for us, that we are coming out with a globally scalable solution. What that means is basically, we didn't want to just develop a new tool, Agent Copilot, and just throw it on the table of the agent and say, hey, use it, one additional tool that you have to use now. But we really wanted to make sure that we integrate with existing systems and kind of combine the systems that they are using today in order to make their life easier. Also, we wanted to start with a low-hanging fruit because, of course, you have tons of use cases out there. We have a lot of ideas how we can also further develop Agent Copilot, but it was important for us that we really start with something where we see also a high value and can start that also with a low effort before we then really start putting more and more into Agent Copilot, just to make sure that we're really on the right track. We launch something and then build on that kind of base that we have developed for Agent Copilot. And then last but not least, change management is important for any kind of application that you're introducing in your company. For us, it was super important that we have top management support because they really supported us in communicating those kind of changes. For example, we have to collaborate a lot together with our logistics teams, with our marketing teams, in order to make sure we have the right data quality. Without that, it wouldn't work. And all that kind of stuff will be a lot easier if you just have the support also from your top management. And then also when you put or come up with a new application like that, of course you have to make sure that you properly train your agents, provide sources to them that they can use, and also a support concept, because otherwise if you have a downtime, for example, in your new application, they will get very frustrated and might not even work with that new tool anymore. So yeah, a couple of challenges we've had, and we're still working on it. As I've mentioned before, Agent Copilot will launch in Q2 at Bosch Power Tools. We're also having different projects with the Bosch Home Comfort team, for example, to also scale it within the Bosch group. And all of that, of course, is only possible because of the good collaboration we have with Cognigy, also with our partners from Avaya, from SAP, and all the other features that we're using here, where we're really thankful for that. And yeah, we hope that Agent Copilot will be a breakthrough in our customer service, literally just like this.
Refrigerators! Watch this! Elbow! The more you Bosch, the more you feel like a Bosch!
Yeah, so I hope you feel more like a Bosch now. In case you fell asleep, I hope this video woke you up, and thank you for your attention.